There's an excellent hiding spot near the red building. To find its location, first climb the crates located to the west. Head south, flip over the small alley, and then move up and equip a box. You're now in the perfect position to kill any opponents in the street below or climbing up the red building's ladder. Now that we've reached the first Colossus, there's no turning back. Against all better judgment, rush forward and chase down the hulking beast in front of you. As you reach the left leg, jump and grab onto the hair covering the ankle. Climb up to the center of the calf and note the small glowing spot beneath the hair. This is the enemy's first weak point. Wait for the Colossus to stop moving, then draw back your sword and stab the weak point. At the next opportunity, stab the weak point a second time to trigger a cutscene. When you regain control of your character, quickly jump onto the stone ledge on the thigh, then again onto the hair covering the area above. Climb around to the hip and grab onto the stone ledge here. Shimmy to the right and pull yourself up onto the platform to rest and regain your strength. Stay crouched until the pink strength meter is full, then jump and grab the ledge in the center of the back. Pull yourself onto the platform here and stay crouched as the Colossus tries to shake you off. Jump onto the boss's hairy back and begin the long climb to the top of his head. As you approach the head, you'll notice an enormous glowing weak spot. Make your way over to it, then repeatedly stab the weak point to reduce the enemy's health to 0 and claim your first victory. When you reach the dock, board the small boat here and begin crossing the lake to trigger a cutscene. As soon as the boss battle starts, be ready to steer the boat around the floating debris as Del Lago passes by. The enemy will now dive underwater, then quickly reappear, trying to swallow you whole. Be prepared to drive the boat to the side to avoid the attack. Again, carefully steer the boat around the floating debris, making sure to stay on the same side of the piles as Del Lago. Avoid another sneak attack as you near the edge of the lake, then be ready to avoid the floating debris as Del Lago moves back across the lake. If you have the opportunity, try to aim and throw a spear into the enemy before it disappears underwater. Things will now get very quiet as Del Lago is far away. Scan the area and use the blinking red arrow to locate the boss approaching from the distance. Throw spears at the enemy as it draws closer, trying to land as many hits as possible. Del Lago will go back to dragging the boat around the lake. Avoid the sneak attacks when it dives underwater, and try to land a few spears in it as it swims across areas devoid of floating debris. You've now seen everything this boss has to offer. Continue avoiding his attacks and throwing spears whenever it's safe. Eventually, you'll damage Del Lago enough to trigger a cutscene. During the cutscene, you'll see a visual prompt. Repeatedly tap whichever button is shown to cut free from the rope and finish the boss battle. Move to the right side of the building to flank the enemies out front. Clear the area, then toss a grenade through an opening. Jump through the opening and clear out any remaining soldiers. Stay alert and be ready to jump back through the opening to avoid any incoming grenades. Head through the doorway to the right and kill the enemies up ahead. Carefully move to the back of the room and take out the soldiers at the other end. With the objective now complete, locate this hole in the ceiling and take out the soldiers posted above. Use the southeastern shack at the bottom of the mountain for cover, going to either edge of the shack and scanning the area to spot your opponents. Hiding in this area gives you a good vantage point on almost all key areas of the map. A good ambush position is at the top of this incline in the underground hallway. You can lie in the prone position and mow down opponents as they enter. Use the footholds leading up from the trenches as sniping points. Get into position and crouch inside a box. Wait until you spot an enemy, then quickly pop up and take your shot. If you know an enemy is hiding behind a wooden crate, fire through it for an easy kill. If you aim high enough, you may also get a headshot. Move across the room and clear another hole in the ceiling above you. If you can't see the enemies clearly, watch for their breath, or move the crosshairs until they turn red, then fire. Head to the front of the building and climb the main stairs to find your lieutenant.
Damn those fascists! They
Once you receive new orders, go back down the stairs and take the explosives from the soldier near the entrance.
over here! Demolition team on the way! Here you go, Cobra!
Look to the left of the main staircase to find the first location you need to plant explosives. Go through the doorway to the back room to find the second location. The third and final location is on the other side of the back room.
The charges are set! Get to a safe location!
Once all 3 charges are set, quickly exit the building. Follow the other soldiers to a safe distance and enjoy the show.